Well, hello there, and welcome back to OMSI Bus Simulator. How are you? How ridiculous. I've just asked a question and I can't hear the answer. I do like thumbs up to those of you who did actually answer there back to the computer screen. I always appreciate that, despite the fact that I couldn't hear a word of what you said. Anyway, enough of my nonsense. We are here on the Cotterell map with this beautiful machine, the Mercedes-Benz Citaro. We're using an Eco-Life gearbox, and yes, I know what you're thinking, it's a Buses of the West Country bus, and you're on the wrong map. Yes, I am aware of this. I've just downloaded the Citaro. This is actually the first time I've driven it. I have never moved this, I swear on my own existence there. I have never driven this bus before, so we're exploring this together. Now, the reason is I could not be bothered to go back through and learn the Buses of the West Country. I will do that eventually, I promise, pinky promise. But I couldn't be bothered to go back through and reroute learn it because I can't remember off the top of my head how to drive it. And I don't like driving with the cheeky little arrows on, because I think if you're making a video for YouTube, it's unprofessional not to know where you're going, and there wasn't a repaint with the bus. The excuses are endless, people. Excuses are endless. Anyway, so this is a converted bus from what I have been led to believe. It is a single door, which is what we're liking there. Oops, sorry, get out of the way, pillar. And as well, it's got this nice little emergency door halfway down the side here, which is a nice little touch there, which is how it differs from its European counterpart. Anyway, to business. So, nice cab view there. I'm assuming that everything works. Fabulous. Oh, get that shut. Thank you very much. So, yes, very nice, very nice. Mirrors, overhanging mirror, lovely. Let's get down to business. So, electrics on. I like that. We get a little jingle. Let's switch it off and watch it do that again. Fantastic. I could do that for days. But I'm not going to, because obviously we must press on. The entertainment factor there has just dropped through the floor, and we've probably lost some viewers after that, so I apologise. But if you are still with us, fantastic. Let's crack on. So we are using the Eco-Life gearbox. Those of you who've watched my videos before will know that the ZF is the only way to travel. We'll flick our marker lights on there. Yes, the ZF is the only way to travel. We don't like any voice rubbish, certainly not. So there we go, just having a nosy round there. Excellent, it's all very much in order. Fantastic. Do the doors excellent, they work as well. Well, I must say we're doing very well here. Anyway, let's see if the destination works. I think it's U18 on this one, isn't it? And we'll go to the university slow. Does the destination work? Come on, do some working. Excellent, I like it. Do we have a number? Do we not have that? We'll just try 18. There we go, U18, smashing. University of Cotterell, and I especially like how the destination blind is white. Very modern indeed, and a full destination on the back there. I see. So it takes a while to change. Well, of which case I'll put the U18 back in. I put it in, but it'll pop up in a while. Anyway, down to business. Let's get going. And because I'm a good driver, I always use my mirrors. I like this ZF. I like this ZF a lot, people. And you know what's funny? It's going to sound like a really ridiculous thing to say here. The Cotterell map, which we are currently driving on, is set in the town of Bath, spelt B-A-T-H, so being a northerner, I call it Bath. But for the point of this video, we're going to go with Bath, because I don't want lots of angry southern people commenting that I'm not sounding posh enough. So yes, this is set in the town of Bath. And I was recently down there, actually. I thought I'd set off on the train and see how far I could get. And yes, we visited the town of Bath, and it's surprisingly realistic. And I know you're going to sit there and think, what a stupid thing to say. It's set in the town of Bath, so of course it's going to be realistic. But yes, I actually knew where I was from the bus route on foot. How bizarre. So yes, if you haven't downloaded this map, I really do recommend it. Oh, there we go. Don't want to curb the bus there. Yes, if you haven't downloaded this map, really recommendable. It's an absolutely fantastic drive. Right. Oh, and there are actually people waiting. Oh, we are doing well this afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. And I say this afternoon, it might not be the afternoon when you're watching the video, but it is 15:32. There you go. It says it on my ticket machine. There we go. Right. Hello. Welcome on board.
Morning, sweetie.
Good morning. Oh, you're not talking. God, there's some miserable people here in Bath. Yes, I am here. Oh, you're very feminine.
Single, please.
A single. I'm assuming that's your money.
Thank you very much.
Oh no, she's stood over there. Well, they're all very rude in Bath, aren't they? I can't find her money. What's she done with her money? There's no money there. Has she just robbed me? You know, I think she's just robbed me. I printed her a ticket. Well, what we're going to do... I can't believe it. Right, well, we're going to turn ticket selling off for the purpose of this bus. How do we turn ticket selling off here? Maintenance condition. Ticket selling, none. There we go. Turn it off. And there's just his hand there. I'm assuming he wants to buy a ticket. Should we open that? And there we go. There's her money.
A day rider, please.
Yeah. At least you said please. There we go. Right. I need to put ticket selling back on, because it won't let me issue him a ticket. God, it's complicated. Right, down to business. Let's get that door shut. And off we go. Whoops, you didn't have your handbrake on there. What's happening here? Oh my god. Good lord. We appear to be having a party. To be honest with you, I'm not entirely sure. Well, it was all going so well, and now we're bouncing up and down. We've crashed through the bus station. You're driving so badly, people wish to leave your bus. Well, I'm not being funny, but shall we turn the engine off? It's all not going very well here at all.
That driving is disgraceful. Put me off the next stop, please.
Yes, I'm sorry, but this is a bit beyond my control. I appear to have turned on the hydraulics without knowing. It's definitely not going very well at all, is this? How do we stop it?
Public carriage vehicle. I'm going to be complaining.
Well, I hope you do complain. I think that I ought to complain as to the maintenance of our vehicles. This is not going well at all. What have you done? What have you pressed? You must have pressed something. Let's pause it and see if we can do anything in the settings there. Right, well, what we're going to do is we're going to get rid of this bus. There we go, it's gone now. We appear to have suffered quite a lot of lag. How on earth has that happened? It was all going so well. Well, I can only apologise for apologise about this, ladies and gents. It was all going so well, and now the lag has just completely taken over. Right, we'll use a plain white one, and we'll appear up at the university. Now, I honestly don't know as to what's happened there. So like I say, I apologise for that rude interruption. There we go. Right, we're up at the university, and you know what? We're going to start again. But we're not going to have any passengers on this time, because they're all complaining gits. Wonderful members of the public. But I mean, at least with that happening, we get to listen to that charming little beeping noise. Oh, isn't it just a darling? Right, let's go. Let's be off, and we'll take it for a spin. And you can really get your foot down on it. It's quite thrashy. And a thrashy vehicle is a good vehicle in my book. Yes, what an absolute pleasure to drive. I can only apologise for that earlier interruption in the video. Like I say, I mean, I was half contemplating going and re-recording. But I thought, no, we were doing so well. And that first part of the video was so nice, so I shouldn't have to re-record it. But no, we're well on the way. And I mean, if it does get to the point where when we get down to town, the frame rate drops through the floor again, then we'll just end early. It has to be said, it's a lovely route to drive, is this one. It's short, but nevertheless an absolute pleasure to drive. Especially when you get a decent bus with a ZF gearbox, of course. And we're off. 20 mile an hour? You're joking. Well, I guess we'd best slow down. You see, I would be picking you up if you hadn't all complained earlier. It's always good when you can hear panels rattling that sound like the bus is dropping in bits. It sounds like a proper English bus there. Speak of the devil. Anyway, continuing on down into town. I wonder if we'll see the other bus going the other way. Oh, we're back in the 30 mile an hour zone. Fantastic. I guess I'd best prepare to slow down here. I don't want to take out that motorist car there. Give it a nice wide angle. No, it must be something going on at the centre of town, because as we get closer to the centre of town, my frame rate is just absolutely dropping through the floor. Look at that! Look at that! It's just absolutely terrible. Warning, the frame rates per second are very low. I'm glad that it's told me about that. We strongly suggest reducing the options. Yes, we should reduce the options, but you need to restart OMSI. Right, well, oh god, there we go again. Right, well, I tell you what, I'm going to leave it there for now. We're going to come back on a different map in a different video and start it again. So apologies for that, it was all going so well. But yes, I shall see you next time. There is a button in the top left corner. If for some miraculous reason you did enjoy the video and you want to see more, then do subscribe. Clicking that button in the top left. There are also links to various other videos on the right hand side. But yes, until next time, goodbye for now.